welcome to Matt Burgess's Life Coaching and Spiritual Healing. We like to get here deep and dirty within the darkest depths of your life and heal those aspects and move forward. I will start this off by doing a general collective reading. I want to use the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck just to see where divine masculine, divine feminine, and the collective are at this current time. So yeah, spirit, what have we got here, please, for the collective? So the collective need to be open to healing information that's being given to them at this current time. Track down your fears and your desires, guys, because this is one thing that stops people from living their best life. Okay, is the fear. They fear everything that's gonna hold them back. Now, as a life coach myself and a tarot reader and a spiritualist, what I can say is you can't have fear. You have to allow that fear to disappear from your body, from your vessel, and take the leap of faith to what you genuinely want it to be. If you trust in the higher forces and understand that there is a higher power helping us humans on this earth to give us what we genuinely need in life. No other human being can give us this, only ourselves. Okay, over the autumn periods you have been resting and releasing the old from what no longer serves you in your life. Okay, be the light in the situation and embrace the energy of peace, because you are the divine feminine and the high priestess. Okay, enjoy success and happiness by retreating and recharging and then igniting your passions. Okay, take time to reflect upon yourself. Thank you. This is a free reading, so if you do want a free reading, please put your comments. Say that again. Please put your comments in the questions. I won't put your questions in the comments, and I'll get to them and answer them straight away for you. But that was the collective energy at this current time. The divine feminine is taking time to reflect upon where they've come from and what's been happening with them. So if you do have a question, please put it in the comments and I'll answer it using the tarot cards. But the divine masculine is moving past ancestral patterns at this current time. He is walking away from things that no longer serve him, people, places, and anything really that is no longer needed in this life. Here, the divine masculine has been contemplating this for a very, very long time, since I think it was last August, and now they're finally standing their ground and moving mountains to make things happen for the divine feminine. As we were saying, making mountains move, traveling in a new direction in life, following their life purpose, listening to the messages from the divine, listening to their heart, listening to their solar plexus. They need to understand that they are making headway. So if you guys are wondering in the collective what is going on with divine masculine, that is what is happening. He is currently, or she is currently, going through it and releasing anything that is no longer serving them. So if you do have any questions, please put them up. I'll be more than happy to ask and answer. Okay, let's have a look at the Fuck It deck. What does Spirit want to say about the divine masculine on the Fuck It deck? Look at the fucking moon, divine masculine. Look at the fucking moon. Just look at the thing. It's lovely as fuck, right? You're welcome. Okay. One more message for the divine masculine, please. Thank you. Think twice before you give a fuck. Ask yourself this: what if that thing that's bothering you, worrying you, haunting you didn't matter? If it didn't matter, Would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? If so, then don't give that fuck. If not giving a fuck means going against one of your core values, then go ahead and give that fuck. You're not supposed to never give a fuck. The point is to give them where it matters. To balance your fucks. If fucks were dollar signs or pound signs, would you drop that much money here? Take care to spend your fucks wisely. So that's that one. Divine Feminine. What is the messages for Divine Feminine, please? Thank you. Your brain speaks total fuckery unless you turn your soul on. Okay. A human brain left unattended doesn't shut down. It goes berserk with bullshit thoughts that turn into bullshit actions. Ego will do its job of judging, spreading, separating, and accumulating things that to define who you are without any help from you. But the soul needs your attention to be heard over. That loud ass ego. There's a reason most truly successful people meditate, read inspiring books, focus on gratitude, and are of service to others in some way. It turns their soul on, and that makes them way better leaders, problem solvers, and functional humans. It also makes them way more fun to be around. That's one of your messages, Divine Feminine. Your second message is loving is on its own reward. The very act of loving is the benefit of risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how that person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the fuck out of somebody today. Expect nothing in return. Thank you for your likes. It is a free reading, guys. So if you want, just put your comment in and I'll be more than happy to ask the question. Grab your own butt and love yourselves. Okay? Yeah, please put it in. Ask away. It's free reading. I'm also a life coach as well, so I can help guide you through that if you need that. Just let me finish this message off for the Divine Feminine and we'll do it. So whatever type of butt you have, Divine Feminine, you're a complete psychopath if you can't see that butts of all kinds are super fucking awesome. Look around at all the butts of the world. Big butts, teeny butts, jiggly butts, orangutan butts, elephant butts. Grab your butt right now. Aren't you lucky to be the kind of animal that gets to have a butt? Answer yes, you are lucky, very lucky. Okay, so that's that one. And that was the messages for the Divine Feminine, guys. If you want to ask a question, please be, there we go. I don't need to pull cards for that, my friend, but I will give you some advice. The one is actually yourself. So the one that you are looking for is the one that you are. Does that make sense? But let me just pull you some cards and we'll get into it. It all starts with yourself. So if you love yourself first, everything will come in unexpectedly. Love and let yourself be loved. See from the higher perspectives, okay? So just like I said before the reading, you've got to start seeing from the higher perspectives of everything, not just what you want in this world. You need to see it as a whole, okay? How is that love and romance that you are looking for going to help this world? How is this love and romance that you are looking for going to put you on the right path in your life, in what you want to do? These are the questions that you need to be asking. When you go into meditation, and I'm picking up you do quite a lot of meditation, don't you? So when you do go into meditation, take a question in there. What is it that I need to know? Is this the right thing? is this really going to work for me? Is this the right step? You can take as many questions into meditation as you want. I've just seen 1010, so you could be completing a cycle, a generational curse cycle. Okay. But yeah, retreat and recharge. Just make sure that you are seeing from all of the higher perspectives in life. Okay. I hope that answers your question. And in short-term question, it would, when would you meet and how would you meet? Do you believe in fairy tales? If you do, then it's going to be unexpected. You'll just bump into someone and that person will then give you everything that you want. Okay, Pink Deck Energy. Thank you very much, and I hope that helps. What was that one? Toya. New here, may I ask if my baby father Tay, a Gemini, wants to get back in communication with me, his energy towards Martin's. Okay. Okay. Will this person's baby father come back into communication with this person, please? Ignite your passion and take time to reflect. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no is not going to reach out to you. However, the more you take time out to reflect, the more you're pulling back in. Does that make sense? His energy towards you, his energy towards you. It's more, his energy towards you is more to, I'm going to say, I really want to say that his energy is like, I don't want to mess things up. His energy is like, I need to get this right. These are just intuitive messages that I'm picking up from his energy. Yeah. It's shifted his perception towards you. The way that he sees you, his perception has shifted. You need to stay rooted and grounded, which is the advice that I'm trying to give you yourself. Stay rooted and grounded at all times and allow the divine and the unknown to take over and let him come to you. Be open to this healing information, okay? So let me pull your energy as well towards him. What's your energy towards him? Cool. So you are currently holding a space because you've been taking care of your needs. What I need you to do for yourself is to not hold that space for him. That space is only for you. Does that make sense? Is that all, Toya, Miss Libra? Is that okay? Do you need any more? I do see something good, but not at this current time. You both need time away from each other in order to heal. But he understands this. He understands that there is a strong attraction towards you both. Okay. And yes, he knows that you could be the one. Okay. He knows this. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So he already knows that you are the one. He is just a bit more in his divine masculine energy, which is holding him back, which is fear, sort of thing. he loves the passion between you both. He's never felt a connection like this, and there is a lot of romantic feelings. Spirit, is this person in a relationship at this current time? I'm going to say he's currently not in a relationship. However, he has a lot of past that he is dealing with at this current time, and he is choosing his path by taking charge of his destiny. Okay. Shapeshifter, he is transforming and unveiling his gifts that he holds within inside of him. He is magical. He has a very sensitive heart, but yet it's hard to get into that because he locks it off, as he doesn't want the world to see that. He feels it it's a weakness. Vulnerability is a weakness. That's how he feels that. Is there anything else? Plus karma is at play at this current time. They are receiving karma. I'm going to say that you are a divine feminine within inside of you. You are on a spiritual journey, and you are wakening up to new ways of thinking and being. And he is a divine masculine, so you are on the sacred journey of a twin flame. Okay, exchange energy to create abundance. This will happen in the future. Just stay focused on you. That is the main goal. Let me just pull you a moon deck. Yeah. Personal issue reaches resolution. You will end up getting some swift communication. Have faith in your dreams. Yes, I think he is going through karma at this current time. All the divine masculines will be receiving karma at this current time. They need to be held accountable for their actions and their responsibilities that they have walked out on and hurt the divine feminine. So the divine are making it very clear. I'd suggest you go and do some meditation and take some time out in nature for yourself at this current time as well. Make sure you're grounding and staying true to you. Work on your spiritual connection with your guides, I'm being told. You're welcome. Is there anything else you would like to ask? Of course. Of course. Ask away. You need to surrender to the divine. Anything that you are worrying about, you need to surrender it to the divine. And allow the divine to take over. 144 I've just seen. Own your awesome and stay humble as fuck. List 5 things that you love about yourself. Now list 5 ways you're just like every other human who's ever lived. Go forth, you fabulous little snowflake, and be everyone else. Be like everyone else with your unique badass self. A little message for you there. In my baby father, Tony still spies and watches my house during late nights. Oh dear. Yeah, true divine masculine. True divine masculine. I'm going to say no. He's not at this current time. And hasn't lived for about a week or so now. Trust and thrive. So that's telling me that he isn't doing that. You may feel like he is, but he's not. Take note of the intuitive messages that you are receiving. Okay. Ignite your passions and push forward. Don't stop. Set your sights higher. I'm telling you now, he's not watching you, but he does stalk your social medias on a daily. Hope that helps. Okay. Past life relationship. You'll be having a heart-to-heart conversation with him maybe very soon. Just make sure you are paying attention to the red flags. Okay. Any codependency issues, make sure you're aware. You're very much welcome. Sending love and light. What shall we end it on? What shall we end it on? Send it on a divine feminine message. We'll use the divine feminine oracle, and we'll get the divine feminine a nice little message before we go. Guys, I'll be on tomorrow. Going live again tomorrow. So if you want, you can have another energy update, another live session, another free reading. Just let me know. 206. So, over 4,000 years ago, the high priestess Endonana wrote in the exhalation of Inanna, most precious lady, beloved by your holy heart is great. And in the Sumerian temple hymns, whatever enters you is equaled, whatever leaves endures. She is the limitless love and the exhilarated power that moves through us when we merge with the soul. We have a personal myth. We each have an Insta Diva, the personal deity who inspires and compels us to bring heaven right here on earth by moving us with the fierce conviction that we are divinely led. And Duranana encourages us to integrate our light and our dark to bring our unconscious aspects of self into consciousness. The high priestess is often described as the guardian of the unconscious. She is the aspect in all of us that holds the veil of awareness that separates us from the inner depths. Enanuna is about merging the awareness of your soul and the love and the power it gives us with our individual personality or ego, what Swiss psychologist Carl Jung would call personality 1 and personality 2. Endorana wants you to live and breathe your soul. She wants you to become so innate with that there is no longer any separation, and there are no more excuses or apologies for how powerful you are. You are the high priestess. You are the eternal, she whispers. Your holy heart is the legendary. The soul voice meditation. So if you are going into meditation with this, what allows me to experience the reality of my soul, the intentions that you set behind it. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Okay? The next message for the Divine Feminine is Mio Shan. So, Mia Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. The author Sue Monk Kidd articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, "Empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us, but we have to give ourselves the opportunity to identify, to plunge ourselves into the story where we see the world from the bottom up, or through another eye or heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up the possibility of mercy. Mercy comes from the old extradum which means exchange. Mercy is the embodiment of compassion. It can feel easy or even natural to have a compassion for people or who have never harmed us personally. But mercy is having compassion for someone who has. Mercy requires that we give someone ourselves, which is symbolized by Mia Shan, giving her eyes and arms to the king. It can feel like a great sacrifice to be giving towards someone who has never given us nothing but suffering. Here's where the magic comes in. The law of the universe is merciful. The more we give, the more we receive. When the king realized the profound act of mercy his daughter bestowed on him, Mia Shan transformed into Queen Yin. Mia Shan is the reminder that giving is the true receiving. When we refuse to release our anger towards someone, we're blocking the flow of the universe within us. We are not harming that person who harmed us by remaining angry. We are keeping ourselves from receiving the love and light that is already ours. Whew. And the next one is Inanna, which is page 202. So, Inanna goes into the depths of her own unconscious to merge with her twin sister self. She becomes more powerful because she is no longer using conscious psychic energy to keep her shadow or negative attributes hidden deep underground. She courageously descends and faces the aspect of herself that are hard to get when she's fully dressed or cloaked, heavenly in the ego. Inanna is the invitation to get naked. She wants us to drop our defenses. She wants us to show how holy and sacred it is to be vulnerable. As above, so below. This is an alchemical adage that suggests heaven and earth are not so separate. It suggests that within us, deep down in the dark cages where we place parts of ourselves, the truths that exist there also exist right here on the surface of everyday lives. So if we are exerting great amounts of energy to keep from seeing our shadow, it's actually playing a large role in our conscious life. When we can face what we think is dark or negative about us, really embrace it and see it for what it is, a beautiful broken place, that's a call for love. Then we can emerge more whole. We can marry the light and dark aspects of being and uniting with our twin sister from the depths. We can stop projecting her onto other women or men. We can see and own the hot mess we often are and not be sabotaged by it. The light must cast a shadow, and the high priestess is the one who gets called to love them both. The soul voice meditation. Can I love my shadow as much as my light? The intentions. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. So guys, I'm going to end the live here. Thank you very much for joining us. Wish you all the best. Namaste. And God bless to you all.